So currently at Brady Zimmel HQ, most of the cars need a lot of work, such as my Corvette here, my 1985 Corvette C4. Initially we thought we fixed this car for $25 with that fuel pump relay, but then we looked underneath the car, we noticed that the muffler was all ruined and all rotted, but it still runs and drives for the moment. Here's my 1976 Cadillac Eldorado. The only problem with it is that it has an oil leak, so we have this pan underneath it so that it catches all the oil, because we don't need stained floors, but you can tell right here we have a lot of stained floors. I will need to get a seal for this car, but I got other fish to fry right now, such as that 1985 Corvette over there. Now way up there on the car lift is my father's 1969 Mustang Mach 1, and it has a problem, well besides missing the chrome down here. The problem is when you go 45 to 50 miles per hour, there's a very strange vibration that occurs in the car, which needs to be looked at. So if you know why it has a weird vibration, please let me know down in the comments. So for that reason, we don't really use the Mustang that much until we find out what that problem is. As you can tell, we also store cars outside, which are some of the newer cars. So my brother's 2015 Scion FRS sits out here because it's not worthy of a garage. And this is my mother's car, which is also not worthy of the garage either. Only old cars go in the garage. But this also sits outside. And this is my father's 2009 Dodge Challenger. It also sits outside because, you see, the newer cars have better clear coat on them so they don't get sun faded, which the older cars do not. So that's why the new stuff sits outside. So at location number 2, this is my grandpa's apartment, which we have the 2003 Honda CR-V, which is a manual, so that's really cool. And then my brother's 2008 Mitsubishi Galant. Which, who cares about this? This is way cooler because it's a manual. Which, the main problem is you cannot put more than 9 gallons of gas in this car because otherwise it'll start to leak out. And I guess there is rust on the car, like down here there's some rust, but who really cares? It's a beater car. But it's cool anyway. Now we are at location number 3, which we have more cars. Here is my first car, which is the 1982 Chevrolet C10 with LS engine, which the only thing it needs is probably some rust repair, because as you can see down there, it's a bit rusty. But overall, it's been a very reliable car for us. But this in here. So this is my family's 1975 Porsche 914, and it needs a little bit of work on the interior at least. All it needs on the interior is a new radio. So as you can tell, me and my family really like hoarding our cars. Currently we are sitting at 10 cars, but that might grow and it might shrink, who knows.